Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Am I centered in the camera?
I don't know yet. I haven't seen
Okay. Sorry. Well, then what I'll do is I'll go over here and see if I went live.
You have. And you are centered.
Okay. Welcome, everyone. Come on in. Say hello.
Hello.
I better take a drink. I got a tickle. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, it does look like I'm centered. I just pulled up, so. Hi, Jackie. Did you make it okay home without snow? Excuse me. I got a tickle in my throat just all of a sudden.
Tickle? Yeah. Oh.
We don't have any snow here. Do you guys have snow? Okay.
That's him.
So come on in, tell us where you're from. I don't know if we'll have many people or not.
Michelle and Debbie and France. And
Yeah, I'm
Melissa.
okay. I just have like a tickle in my throat, and it just is, whew. I go 1 minute, I'm having a hot flash. The next minute, I'm cold as can be. Next minute, I'm having a hot flash. So, who can tell you what's going on with me? Let's see, I'm trying to get this set up now. Okay. Hi, Sherry from North Dakota.
Is the snow in there yet?
Yeah. I know the highway was shut down in both directions in State College due to accidents.
Ooh.
Had to reroute. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're okay. Hi, Chris. Hi, Melissa. Okay, we're getting a few.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if Jean fell asleep.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her either.
I haven't seen either of the Jeans yet. Okay, so I think my coughing fit is done. So welcome, everyone. If you're new, be sure to sign up for my email. Let me pull this out here, right here. Sign up for my email to get my free card recipes. It is free. Right now I'm sending an email every Monday out. Sometimes. Oh, she is. Okay, good. Hi, Jean. And it'll give company announcements and any specials that I have going on. Today is Black Friday. I don't know if you guys took advantage of any of the sales. I didn't, actually. I had taken, this one had started early this week, and I went ahead and took November 25th. So I took advantage of this one, and I was one of the lucky ones. I was able to get what I want, but a lot of the stuff is sold out. I think the only thing that's left is the regular size dimensionals and assorted amounts of, and there's quite a few of the blends left. So it's definitely something.
How fast stuff sold.
It sold crazy fast. Like there was things that were sold out by 7 a.m. So it sold crazy fast. But like, comment, and share. Be sure to share my videos so that you can get into the drawing for next week. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, please subscribe and hit that bell so you get noticed when we go live. Okay, I'm going to set this over here. So these were our cards from last week. Aren't they so cute?
They are.
Adorable. I love them. Anyway, very fun. And these are the ones that we're going to have. And we didn't have many shares. Now, I know this is a strange night. It's Friday night. We probably won't have many shares this week either. But it was kind of thin.
Gotta share to win.
That's right. And if you have your privacy settings, like on high privacy, you need to tell me you shared in here so that I know that you shared, because Facebook doesn't allow me to see who shares unless I'm friends with them, or they're on my personal wall if I'm friends with you there, or if you tell me in the comments. So,
okay.
All right. So if you want to grab a couple of cards?
Yep. 1, 2. Oh.
Okay. Thank you.
Jackie Johnson.
Oh, Jackie. Well, I know Jackie loves florals, so since she was the first, I'm going to put this one for her.
And then Cindy Dotson.
Oh, Cindy. Cindy hasn't won in a while. So that's kind of nice. Okay, Cindy, thank you so much, ladies, for Sharon and I have both of your address, so that's perfect. Okay, before we get started, I just wanted to, I want to just kind of do, I guess, I don't know, just a little, I don't know, not an infomercial, I don't know what to call it, informative, I guess. So Bill and I were sitting here and we're trying to get Sophie settled, and I found this stamp on the floor, and I don't know if you guys have ever lost a stamp. I didn't even know I was missing a stamp, to be quite honest. So I found this stamp on the floor, and you know when something is on the floor and in the guck, it has no stick left to it. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys something. I use the chamois all the time. You guys see me use the chamois all the time, but I don't know if you know that we have a
Stamp cleaner.
Yeah, it's a Stampin' scrub. So anyway, it has a wet side and a dry side on here. And to go with it, we have the Stampin' Mist. And this stuff is a stamp cleaner that won't dry out your stamps. So when you get one that's got kind of that, it was on the floor, so it's got just a little grit to it on it, like kind of all over actually. You just want to put a few sprays. You don't need much, especially for this little bitty stamp, but rub this right over it and then go to the dry side. And that's going to make this side stickier. And then you want to clean your stamp too, the stamped image, and this side. And then if you feel it, now if you feel any kind of anything on there, I sometimes just like to go over it with water. But then when you are, you know, here's a block, and I can stick it on now, and I don't have that grit under there. So if you didn't know we have that, we do have these.
Didn't know we had one.
Yeah, Bill was like, I didn't know that. And I'm like, how long have you known me? And you didn't know that. Now I just have to figure out which stamp set that belongs to. But it's Stampin' Mist and Stampin' Scrub is what it's called. And they are on our online store. And I do keep them for situations like that. Or sometimes when you get detailed stamps like this where you got stuff stuck down, ink stuck right down in there, you can use that on the wet side and then the dry side, and then you're ready to go. So okay, let's get stamping. If you guys didn't know that, I want to know how many of you knew it and how many of you didn't know it. So let's start with our first one. Our first project, let me put this over here. I'm going to be using a few things. So I'm going to be using the Brushed with Beauty 12 by 12 paper. And I have been trying to do, with every time I get a DSP, I'm always trying to use each one of the DSPs to show how versatile it is. And so this time I chose to do this floral print. I don't know what it is about this floral print. I'm not necessarily a deep dark green person, but I love the floral. And I chose to pair it with this kind of like, what would you call this?
Beige.
It's not beige, it's crumb cake. But what would you call this? Just a textured image. It looks like a texture instead of a floral print. So I'm using these two. I have these pre-cut. With this, again, that was the 12 by 12 Brushed with Beauty. Boy, my throat is dry. You can tell it's coming. Then I'm going to use the Delicate Framing, and this has a die set that comes with it. I just love the font so much, and I didn't want to deal with that die set, so I just went ahead and bought the stamp set. You can do that. You can break them up, but isn't this the prettiest font? So, and then I'm going to be using the Party Banners dies. And if you don't have them, I know it's kind of an investment, but I'll tell you what, I love them. So I was talking to my mother, and I said, I have this idea, and I need to just get it done. I just need to get it out. And she's like, oh, okay. And as I was talking to her, I went to my computer, and you know me, I love layouts. I may not necessarily know what I want as far as the measurements yet. I know when I get them, but I knew that I wanted this layout. I thought, I have this idea in my head. Do you guys think about stamping a lot? Because, like, I will find myself, like, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I got an idea. I may be scrolling through something. No?
No, I don't.
Do you ever do that with woodworking?
Dream of woodworking? Yeah.
Are you watching to see what they say about a lost stamp or not?
No, they like the papers.
Okay, well, anyway, so this is what was in my mind's eye, and I knew what we had, and so that's where these little things come, and I wanted to show you.
Did you go over cards?
What do you mean?
That we got?
We don't have any, do we?
No.
If we did, we'll come next month. So
Come next week, okay.
next week, yeah.
Okay. Somebody asked.
Oh, okay. So, anyway, that's what these are. And just so that you guys know, it is from the inside, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 5 and 6 from the inside of these layers. Will you put those back in there for me? Because I won't need them after that. So, I did a smaller of this pretty paper. And then this is Mossy Meadow to go right on top. Is Nick here? Did she forget?
No, Nick's on.
Oh, I can't believe she can stay up this late. You're a diehard, Nick, honestly.
Die Hard. Biggest Christmas movie ever.
No, it's not. I know you think, he thinks Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever.
I don't either.
Okay,
Vacation.
have a discussion in the comments what you think is the best Christmas movie, but Die Hard is not it. I'm just going to tell you right now. So I have a piece of the Mossy Meadow that for the base. I'm going to burnish down. And then I took a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of that cardstock, and I'm going to place that down so that it matches what I was thinking in my head. I was thinking it would be lighter. So now this is just what I was thinking. That doesn't mean you have to do that. You can change out whatever die cut you want. It wouldn't have to be these. You can put whatever color combination you want. It wouldn't have to be this DSP, but I like to do these every now and again because sometimes I think I do, for my personal stamping, I like a good DSP, a great sentiment. There you go. So I just have a 1/2 inch piece here that I'm going to put down like so. And it looks like it's by 5 1/2. But layouts are a great way to use up that cardstock. Now, I'm using the new stuff just to show you something new. But I know people who have that, not cardstock, DSP, that have that retired pattern paper. And what do we do with it? This is a great way to make cards. Okay, what are you laughing at?
Lethal Weapon. It's the greatest Christmas movie ever.
Who said that?
France.
France. Stop. No, we all know what it is. You guys know I like silly and crazy, so it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So let's just set this down here. Now, again, when you look at a layout, whether you're looking, like, go to Pinterest. I have some on Pinterest. I post one every week for you guys, but go take a look at layouts. Even if they don't have measurements, you can figure it out. I mean, this was easy because I had this and this was what is in my head. But you could do a rectangle. You could do an oval there. You could do whatever you want. Change it up.
Well,
They
can use their own measurements. They just have to have a
exactly.
layout.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as I don't have any measurements on here. This was just what I came up with, but use your own. Now, we do happen to have something similar right here, Modern Oval. So let's go in here, and I'm pairing it. I know you do. I do too. I'm
kind of cool.
It's just, it's good to put in large stamps like this. So let's see. Let's go in here. I better move that over. Big Hugs. Now this is in the Calypso Coral. Because I have all this green and off-white, I wanted to have something that... Let me look at this here. This one throws me off a little bit trying to center. Just because
it's oval.
The Hugs goes over farther than the big, so you're looking at it and you're looking at it. Yeah. Now,
I really like that paper.
I do too. I mean, I've done quite a few examples with this. Now, just so you know that when you're cutting a 4-inch slice of this paper, and you can, I'm having mine directional going horizontal, but you could do it vertical if you wanted. When you cut it, you get 2 of them out of the slice, and then you have 1.5 inches left over. And I cut that into 3/4 of an inch so that I could go ahead and just put this down here to decorate for the inside of the card. Very easy, isn't it? So I bet you there's at least 3 people that has retired DSP, or, because I saw a lot of demonstrators on here. Let's not hoard, let's share the love.
Speaking of sharing the love.
Yeah.
They should share the card.
Share the video?
Share that video so we can...
So that they can get in the drawing for
draw
this?
Their name next week.
Okay, then like this, let's add that on. Let me see if I got some dimensionals here.
And while they're there, sharing, they can sign up for for your email.
Oh, yeah.
And get the recipe.
And if you're watching this later, the email and the recipes will be in the...
A link to them?
What's that?
A link to them?
There'll be a link to them in the description, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So, with this... Oh, what happened to my... I thought I had... Well, let me pull out my thing and let's look. Here it is, right there.
I thought you had them out.
I did. I thought so too. So these are the Pearls of Beauty that goes with the paper. And of course, I'm going to do the Calypso Coral. I wanted to pull in some of that color in here. So let's do... Oh, I got the wrong side up. I was opening ribbon, and that little hook, I think, opens the ribbon so well.
Captain Hook.
Okay, so let's put one large one and one small one, and then I'll go in with a large one down here so I have some more color. And I don't have a ribbon on it. You really could, but I was just trying to show you that, you know, a few good inks, a few colored cardstocks to match a good DSP, and you can have a quick card easy enough. Now, if you don't have this shape, you can hand cut it. It isn't as hard as you would think. You want to cut up the middle and then just cut from corner to corner. I think getting them layered, I think, is the hardest part. But again, super easy. And I thought I would show you. If you get something in your mind, kind of work it out. Even if you draw it, you don't have to do it on your computer. Yeah, you like that? Okay, that's the first one.
Can I share?
You can share, but you can't win. And again, that was the delicate framing for that simple. I did Big Hugs. You could do whatever you want, but I did Big Hugs. Okay, the second one is we're going to be using, so I wanted to kind of do something similar, but we're not using DSP. So we're going to use the Pop-Up Petals bundle, and it does have dies, and Bill, you're going to have to do a little cutting for me.
Really?
Yeah, okay. You are. And then, you know what? Does this, where's that? What did I do with that? This says grateful for your friendship. What does this say? Grateful for your friendship. I found out where it was from. Right here. Did you know you could stick these right on the front?
In the new layout?
Yeah. Then you know what you got in there. You just need to have a slick on the top so that you can see. I found it. That was kind of quick. Very nice. Okay, so you do save 10% when you buy these together. I added the Everyday Arches dies, and we're going to be using the Beautiful Patterns embossing folder. So this has a lighter pattern on it for a 3D, but I do love that about it. So we're using Timid Tigers. I don't know if that shows. Does that?
It does.
Okay.
No,
so
we haven't got there yet, but yeah.
Okay. So let me put these away. And so I've got a Timid Tiger base. And now this I don't have a layout for. I just was winging it. Do you guys ever wing it too? So let's do our base and get that. Now the last one we used DSP for the background. This time I'm using a embossing folder. And I love that. Now this pop-up petals is kind of a specialty thing where you can make a pop-up for the inside of the card. I'm not doing that today, but I just wanted you to know it does have a little box that opens up that you can have flowers in. Can you grab that off of there for me? I would appreciate it. Thank you. So we're going to adhere this down. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? If there's people from other countries, I meant the Americans. But we eat pretty hearty, and we had a carb-filled diet that
That's right.
were...
That macaroni and cheese that Madison made. Woo!
We weren't expecting that, but she made homemade macaroni and cheese. He's been begging me to make homemade macaroni and cheese for a while. Okay, now on this, you're going to need 2 of these. This is Misty Moonlight. Look at how beautiful that goes with the Timid Tiger. So these ones are from the outside in. This would be 3 and 4 is where these go. From the outside. The other one was from the inside. I always try to measure the easiest. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to adhere these together because this is going to make like a foundation for our focal point. And then I'm going to have you, when we get closer to this, I'm going to have you. Now I'm doing landscape again. Which do you do more often, landscape or portrait on your cards? Do you know? I do mostly portrait, but I'm trying to get myself to do some landscape ones. So we're doing landscape. So this is going to kind of set up the background, and there's enough space in between that you can see that beautiful embossing folder behind here. So I'm asking you to watch them and their comments.
Portrait.
They do portrait?
Well, one person has.
Yeah, I probably do too. More portrait than landscape. Okay. So there we go. Now we have another one that we're going to hook together. You need 2 whites and 2 of the Misty Moonlights. This color combo was something I made up, but I love mostly portrait, so I'm not alone in that. How many ate too many carbs yesterday? Okay, let's do some stamping. And you answer the question and Bill will watch. So I'm going to use the 2-inch circle punch. Well, I think I'm going to do this first. So I'm going to use the sentiment off this set that says, "You make my life better just by being in it." Isn't that awesome? And you watch for me, Bill.
I am.
Okay. And then the 2-inch circle punch. This is Petal Pink that I stamped it on. We'll set that aside. Okay, and then I should have a scrap piece here. I do. So I'm going to take early espresso, and I'm going to do the big bunch of flowers. We're still in fall, technically, even though it may feel like winter for some of us. How many are expected to get over 6 inches of snow?
Basically everybody on here.
Oh, did they already say that?
Yeah.
Well, shoot. Let's see, do I need this for anything else? I don't think so. Why am I missing a stamp?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll come back. And I've got Misty Moonlight. You know, I started hearing something that you should stamp your stamp all the way around to the edges instead of right in the middle. That's why mine dry out so quick, is it goes squish in the middle and it's dry in the middle. Don't know if it's true.
Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah.
Squish, squish, squish.
And then give it a moment to saturate in. Okay. So that's the Misty Moonlight.
Nick wants to ship her a ton of snow.
You got to talk louder. They can't hear you.
Oh, Nick wants us to send snow to her.
Nick, you can come here and get all the snow you want. I'm sure I can name probably 3 people on this thing, France being the first one up in Michigan, that will tell you, come take all the snow you want. Okay, I am...
Hey, there's only 16 more weeks till spring.
Only 16. Is that what you said?
That's what I'm being told.
Okay.
Little voices in my head.
There we go.
So you lined up the flowers then?
Yeah, I lined up the flowers and stamped that, and now I've got to find... Oh, I did. I put it away. So here we go. Let's pull this out and pick this up. And I'm going to use an oversized block, and I'm going to do crumb cake in here. And let me make sure I've got this on the right way. Ink this up. Okay. So got the crumb cake. And then I'm going to use a little bit of blend. There's some flowers and I want some greenery in here. And you guys know that I'm all about the granny apple green. That's my favorite green. So I'm just going to use the bullet end, and on these leaves, okay, Bill, now this is your big part.
Okay.
Now you could do darker if you wanted to. I didn't want to. So I'm going to line these up and have you cut these out for me, okay? Oops, I just wiggled it. And then you can cut it out at one time. I guess I could pull out the little one too, but he likes the responsibilities.
That's right.
Goofy. So did people say they overate yesterday or what?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It wasn't just us. Okay. I think my things are getting a little... So,
Tapes.
yeah, getting a little... That might be the last run on those. So, we have where we're going to put our focal point. And I knew that I wanted to have this be right here. So I'm going to go ahead and layer this on while he's running it through. And, you know, it's like a 1/4 inch, so I think I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Make it like about a 1/4 inch or so. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's about where I want it. And then he's got those ready for me. So I want to look at this and determine, well, they weren't sticky before.
They are now.
They are now. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to use a glue dot.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it right here so that I can put, I wanted these both popped up. So that's what I'm going to do. Pop it up like this. Then let's grab some I'm going to grab some minis too. I got, those are different size because those are the minis from a paper pumpkin or something. So I'm going to put one there. Let me pull this out. I got stuff everywhere, all over the place.
Sure sticking to your finger.
Yeah, it is. And I'm going to put one there, and I guess one over here. I know, I over-dimensionalize.
Well, you got to, so no sag.
That's right. So now when I'm looking at this, and I'm trying to determine...
So how did you come up with this design?
I don't know. I just get to making it. Now, I want that to be seen, so I'm going to come up. I just get to doing stuff. So I'm going to kind of overlap this a little bit. There we go. Then I'm going to bring in this gold mesh ribbon. And I'm going to make the teensiest little bow. Because I want a bow on here. And I like what the ribbon does with this when you make a teeny tiny little bow. It looks like, how is she going to do it? But just keep working with it. I keep telling those bow nayers, we have bow nayers in here.
Bow nayers?
Yeah, they say they can't make them, but I disbelieve that.
Doesn't the ribbon wrap?
Now, yeah, but maybe not on this small of one.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, when you get to this point, you're going to pull it in, and then grab this and pull this down, and grab this and pull this down. You manipulate that. All it is fabric, right? So you manipulate it and work at it. See, it's not just like instantaneous. I'm able to make a bow. So I'm going to make a little short tail on here, going like so. There we go. Now we have a nice little bow here. And I'm going to take another glue dot to adhere it.
Bow nayer.
What?
Oh, they're making fun of the bow nayer.
Okay, so I'll put that on here. Like so. And throw that away.
So those of us that have joined us later, they need to rewatch it and see that first layout because it's pretty.
Oh, thank you. Yes. And we're welcome if you've come in a little bit later. Okay, so these are the low profile dots. This is like my third or fourth thing with this. I absolutely love these because they are low profile for sending. And of course, I'm going to go with the ones that look kind of golden on here to get a little sparkle and a little shimmer, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
So I think I'll do a large one there and maybe a small one there. And I'll do another large one, maybe kind of right up there. Okay, well, we're not done. So here's the part that I need you guys' help with. Do I put this for the inside, facing the same direction, or do we turn it and have it go in the opposite? So, opposite or same?
I haven't gotten there yet.
That's okay. I'm just going to hold it here.
Well, while we're waiting for them to make their decision, just another reminder, can't win if you don't share.
That's right. Your voice is too soft probably to carry, but he said you can't win if you don't share. So what are they saying?
Same.
Same?
With the card.
Same with the card. Okay. That's the majority rules.
Right now, 8.
Okay, same with the card.
Yep. Not 1 the other way.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, there we go. We got 1 opposite.
Oh, who had to be the oddball out?
Gene Orwig.
Gene Orwig. Well, I just want to let you know, Gene Orwig, that I thought it should go the other way too. But it's so cute. It's so simple, but it's so cute.
I like the colors with the timid tiger
and that orange.
Well, the orange is timid tiger, but
and the blue. I mean, sorry. Yeah. I do too. I like both cards. I like them differently. These are so easy, you guys. This is something even a new stamper could do. However, obviously without the die cuts, but a few good punches you can put your sentiments on. Very easy. Now, remember again, I was telling you, tonight is Black Friday. This does go until December 1st, but the earlier you shop, the better selection you get. There is only the blendables left. There's a select variety. Some are sold out already, and there's only dimensionals left, and some are sold out already on that sale. That's it.
There's also no glue left, but the seals.
Nope, the seals are gone.
Seals are gone?
Yeah, the only thing that's left is some of the Stampin' blends and some of the dimensionals. That's it. But it is nice. Now, because these things are pretty spendy, so let me just say, if you place an $80 order before tax and shipping in my online store, you can win a free stamp pack. But notice I say giveaway before they're gone. Well, we had another sale tonight, so we're down to just a couple. Yeah, we only have a couple. But let me show you what that is. I have the instructions with a picture of what the cards should look like. You get the cards, you get the envelopes. The envelopes are right there. You get all the pre-cut cardstock. Everything is right there ready to go to use. What is this? DSP. The DSP tells you how to put it together. Of course, you can make your own cards, Special Liberty. And these went so quick, I may make another batch. But look at them. It is gold and silver foil on here that I've included. You can embellish them however you want, but you get the envelopes, and I just did mine saying, just a note, you put whatever color you want with them. I use just basic black for my ink and just a note, and it's all ready to go. So that is going to be available to get to my online store. If you're watching this now, you can go to my Shop Now button at the top of my Facebook page. If you're watching this later on YouTube, all you have to do is go to the description, and it'll have a link to go straight to my store. And remember, there's also a link there to sign up for my email, which gives dimensions, and it has pictures. I
really do appreciate all the sales.
Thank you very much, yes. It'll have all the dimensions, it'll have the photos, it'll have the supply list. It'll all be listed in that email, and this will go out Monday. So thank you guys for understanding the holidays and us wanting to be with our family and changing the date of when we went live. We appreciate you allowing us, but we'll be back next week. Wednesday at 7 p.m. So I hope to see you then. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.